Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is Wild Wild Westworld. I am your host, Sir Cussalott Travis Pointer, and I am joined, as usual, by my co-host, Mara the Shark Watkins.
Hello.
And Jonny Jums Grutzius.
What's going on?
And we are here to talk about Westworld. We will be here every Sunday, approximately 30 minutes after it's over, give or take about 10 to 15 minutes. We try to get on 30 minutes after, but, you know, things.
Life happens.
Exactly. But we're here.
That's right. That's right.
Yes. So not only can you catch us live right here on Facebook.com/Creation Magazine, you can also get it on podcast services around the globe, such as, you know, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher. Working on getting it on Spotify. They're being difficult, but I'm going to get it there. So without further ado, let's talk about Westworld, episode 201.
Ba-da-boo.
This episode was called, what was it? Into Night, Looking Tonight, something like that.
Journey night.
I don't know. I just
Journey into Night. Journey into Night was what it was called. And goddamn, this fucking show. Like,
yeah.
And, you know, after the first season ended, I was just like, okay, well, it was some weird, crazy twisting going on this first season. How can they really do that again? Because, you know, they had their big mystery, but now it's like they had their big mystery, but we, you know, all right, there's the mystery. Now what? And then they gave it to us, you know, skip right to the end. Somehow Bernard killed all the hosts. Like,
yeah, dude.
So I see like they're doing another time lapse thing again.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what we started with 2 weeks later, but you don't really realize it's been 2 weeks yet until you start hearing them keep saying stuff about 2 weeks this, 2 weeks that.
And like all the bodies were super decayed and
yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't until they got to the big. I was like, yo, how long has it? It's been 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what happened during those 2 weeks? Because obviously, Tessa Thompson's not with him anymore.
Right.
What's her character's name? Something Hale, right? Like
Charlotte
Hale. Yeah.
Charlotte.
Yeah. She's not with him no more.
She's probably gonna get taken out like probably a few episodes in.
You think so?
I feel like she'll get. I think she'll get a few episodes of screen time.
That'd be sad. I don't want her to go away.
I mean, I don't either. I love everything she's in, but I'm just saying, since she's not there anymore, I'm assuming she's going out at least in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would think that.
Bruh. I don't know. Like, I'm watching this whole episode now. The whole time, I'm like, okay, I'm digging this. This is cool. All right. I wasn't too, you know, enthused. Not super enthused. It was fine, you know, until the very end when he was just like, you know, this water isn't supposed to be here. Oh, I found all the hosts. They're all down here. Like, oh shit, they're all dead. And then Bernard comes in like, yeah, I killed them. Like, oh shit, what the fuck happened?
Damn, I already forgot their names. Was former Cyclops and Evan Rachel Wood's character there?
Former Cyclops, I believe you're talking about Hector?
No, that's Rodrigo Santoro. That name I know.
Yeah, no, it's not William. William's the Ed Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no,
who are you?
I'm looking.
Why
James
can't we think
Marsden's character?
Who?
James Marsden.
Cyclops?
Yeah, Cyclops from X-Men.
Oh, Teddy.
Teddy.
Yes, thank you.
Fucking Teddy. Why couldn't I think of his fucking?
So Teddy and Dolores. I did not see Teddy and Dolores down there.
Damn, why can't I remember Dolores' name? That's even worse. That's my daughter's middle name.
I don't know. You definitely just need to do better. That's what that sounds like to me.
That's hilarious.
I guess so.
But yeah, I didn't see them down there. I didn't see Maeve down there either. So.
Right. And how? So was Robert Ford was he's the only one that knows what's his name is a host. Bernard is the host, right?
Maeve knows.
Maeve knows, and then Dolores probably knows, yeah? Or does she think he's Arnold?
Yeah, she knows. She knows.
Yeah. They're the only three that know.
Okay.
And I feel like it's only a matter of time before Charlotte finds out too.
Yeah, she almost caught him putting that because he was like losing fluid. He had no fluid in his brain or something.
Yeah, trying to fix himself because he's about to shut down in less than an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like 0.72, 0.72. I was like, how long is that?
Yeah,
I mean 45
like
minutes.
A little under 45
almost.
minutes.
40, yeah, a little under 45 minutes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the best at that. Figured out.
Let's see. So let's go back a little bit and talk about when Bernard first washed up on the shore. And
okay.
I guess this dude is head of operations. It was named something Strand or whatever. And they're like lining up hosts and just shooting him in the head and killing him and shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, that's a little extreme, but I guess I get it. Like,
I mean, dude, they just lost how many people? Hundreds of people.
Yeah, I get it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I guess I get it.
I didn't even realize it was that until I realized it's the whole park.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just the ones that were at the
dinner.
gala.
Yeah.
Yeah, dinner. And then like when Maeve and Hector and whatever that dude, the story writer dude was, when they were walking towards the bar and you see all those dead like guests, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, they killed everybody. Like, and then you saw Dolores riding through just shooting motherfuckers because, you know.
Yeah, that was dope.
Just shooting them, hanging them.
Scene.
Yo, that scene when they were like, hold on, let me find, because I have it written down because it was just, that scene was just so fucking dope. When she had him hanging and setting on like, you know, the grave markers and shit. And she pulled out that like, do you know where you are line and all that shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like you're in the dream, blah, blah, blah. And then like just puts them back up there and walks away. And they're like, we need you. Come on, please save, blah, blah, please help us. Please don't kill, blah, blah, blah. And she
like,
did,
we're sorry.
Yeah, and then she goes, it doesn't look like anything to me, and walks away. I was just like, God damn.
I was like, you're not even gonna take them out of their berths. Just let them. You're not even gonna kill them. You're just gonna leave them out there to kill themselves.
Yeah, man. No bullshit.
And that also makes me wonder, like, at what point is that happening in? Is that happening in 2 weeks later, or is that happening in 2 weeks prior?
Well, I'm thinking that's happening like right after the shoot 'em up at the gala, you know.
Yeah.
Because
I low-key feel like that's later on because like those people look like they've been running for like a minute because they were all dirty. I was like, they looked like a little toe up from the flow up.
I mean, but they were all pretty much dirty right after the gala because they like scrambling away and shit.
I know, but
it's
you
dirt
know what I'm saying?
everywhere.
Like, but you know what I mean? Like, do you know like the difference between someone, you know, just getting dirty and someone who's been like in the wilderness for like a minute?
You'd look like that when if you like not used to the wilderness after like 20 minutes. Like, so it's like there's really no telling. I mean, I can see what you mean, but I'm not fully buying into that. But we'll see. That's another thing about this whole this season. You trying to figure out what's happening when.
Yeah, I feel like this season's just gonna be all over the place.
I feel like with
last season was all over the place. We just didn't really know it yet.
I feel like with Bernard, it's a little bit easier to know what's when, as for right now.
Mm-hmm.
But because I mean, until you really figure that he ends up in a body of water on a beach somewhere, that's how you would figure. That's when his comes full circle. But as for everyone else's, it's pretty all up in the air.
Yeah.
We shall see. We shall see.
I like, how about Robert Ford being in The Little Boy, his voice?
Oh, yeah. It's
right when I saw the kid, I said that. I was like, I bet that's Ford.
Yeah,
and
still fucking with William. Still fucking with him.
Yeah. He's like, this game is just for you.
Even in death, he's just like, fuck you.
Yeah, basically.
Coming out of his eye.
There were.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Let's see.
What if? Oh, by the way, spoilers. No.
Oh yeah, in case you all didn't realize that, yeah, we're gonna be spoiling the fuck out of this episode.
There's no reason to watch these episodes until you watch the actual
Well, I mean, we even
episode.
said right away we were gonna be talking about this episode. You should have assumed spoilers, but I'll say it in there. You know, spoilers.
Just for clarification.
Say it 20 minutes into the podcast.
In case you haven't realized 10 minutes in that we're spoiling this shit.
Right.
I like this one moment when the group that Bernard and Charlotte were in, when they like think they're getting out, and like yeah, that's a trap.
Wait, can we just talk about how Bernard like grabbed Charlotte and he was just like, yeah, let's go.
Let's go hide over
Yeah,
here.
because he can sense all the.
Oh yeah.
Remember they said that they're on like when they're close to each other.
Yeah, that
they
neural
get, like,
network kind of thing. Yeah, they
subconscious
can.
Network.
Yeah, so he knew they were there. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I didn't even think about that.
You know what's even wilder for me? That like I was just like, I feel like that dude who they thought was standing by the vehicle, he was standing still.
Yeah, he wasn't moving at all, right? Yeah.
And facing away from them, even though they were calling for him and shit. Yeah.
I was like,
My girlfriend pointed that out.
you could have like walked up and like the second someone would hear someone, you're gonna turn, right? I was like, you're not telling me that this dude's not gonna look at y'all at all, right?
Right. Right. Hearing all these footsteps running, they're yelling and shit. It's hilarious.
I was just like, y'all is stupid.
So, let's see. So we know Maeve and Hector still got their thing going on.
I'm so happy for that.
But also, let me just point out one of my favorite things of this episode was Maeve threatening to feed the narrative dude his own dick. It was
without having to say it.
Yeah, and then he says, "I wrote that line up for you." Like that's hilarious.
yeah, that was. Then later on when she makes him strip and we get our first penis of the season.
Right.
That was a weird looking penis.
Yeah.
He had a cauliflower tip.
Yeah, and then so I see that, and it just reminds me. Did either one of you see that that episode of South Park that was Game of Thrones and Black Friday?
No.
Yeah, it's like the Xbox and the PlayStation. Yeah.
So there's this one part when they get George R.R. Martin, and like they're trying to get him to tell them what happens like for the rest of Game of Thrones. And he just keeps talking about wieners. And
yeah, no, I've seen that.
And then he brings in like a whole like choir or some shit, and they just start singing wiener, 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 wiener. So anytime I'm watching the show and I see a penis on the screen, that's what pops into my head. Wiener, wiener, wiener.
That's fantastic.
Like,
no, that's all I'm gonna think of every time I see
wiener
a
next
penis on
to
the show.
another wiener. Yeah. Let's see.
Luna was not in the room for that scene.
She wasn't there for the wiener. She didn't see the
was
wiener.
not.
She didn't
No,
see
she
her.
did not.
She didn't see her first television wiener.
No.
That's good. She should
Thank
wait a
you.
few years.
Yeah, you know.
Eh. Just body parts. Let's see. So Charlotte takes Bernard into this weird underground bunker thing.
Oh yeah.
So apparently, like they're like extracting guest DNA and shit. Like, what the fuck you doing that for?
They're pretty much doing what they think Apple does with all of your iCloud stuff.
Like, yo, they're just like, yeah. Every time you stick your dick in a robot, they're taking your DNA. Like,
That's
crazy.
So weird.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I mean, you're
what are they
sticking.
gonna do with the DNA? Like,
I don't
create
know,
clones,
but like,
create their
more
own
hosts.
Westworld hosts of
Yes.
guests and shit. Like, you
Yes.
can fuck yourself. That'd be cool.
that'd be crazy.
I would only fuck myself.
That
the
would be
rest of my life.
insane. If I found out that was possible, I would find myself and jerk myself off constantly.
Yeah, dude, we'd just be double Dutch ruddering the whole time. That's all I would do with myself.
I
I
mean,
feel
you know,
like
you gotta love
my
yourself, you know.
What'd you say, Mara?
Me and my host, we would just go out on the town together.
You wouldn't get yourself off?
No, we would have a grand old time.
You can have a grand old time getting yourselves off.
Yeah, but I feel like there's so many other things we'd want to do.
Yeah, but you got to get that out of the way first.
Sure. But the first thing I'm doing is like touch it.
Exactly. Like you can still do all those other adventures and all that after you.
You know, to see what my dick tastes
like. Yeah, like John, we're on the same page here. Until you said that, we were on the same page. But
oh, it's too funny. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Not at all. You're not.
You're not. You're
I'm not
serious.
at all.
You were completely serious. Like, don't even sit here and try to play like that's not what you
apartment. I'm never gonna leave the apartment.
Oh shit.
You and your host just be in your apartment naked all damn day.
All day.
Just crossed over.
Each other's asses. Oh my goodness.
Oh man. So
anyways, Westworld.
Yeah, we're talking about Westworld here.
I mean, we never really left the topic of Westworld. John,
yeah, because they said it last season, like, you know, that you give them all this cool stuff to do, but all they really want to do is shoot and fuck shit. So it's just, but anyway, they're underground in this bunker. They've been taking people's DNA. Apparently, like their, parent company Delos won't send like, rescue or support or whatever because they were like, yo, we're waiting for a delivery. You're supposed to be delivering us a... Yeah, when they first brought that up, though, I thought they were talking about Maeve because, last season when they were like, you're supposed to be breaking yourself out, but it was all like written in, it wasn't actually her. So I thought maybe she was supposed to like deliver herself to them.
I thought they were waiting for Dolores.
See, I knew it was Abernathy because they downloaded all that shit and put it into his head.
Oh yeah, I do remember them making a big deal about him after, like, because they shut him down so quickly or decommissioned him so fast in the last season, and then they came back around to him. And then, typically when they show you previously on this, and they show you something that you didn't think was a big deal, it normally comes around.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So Dolores is not thinking small. Like, not at all.
Oh, no.
Like, she wants Westworld, and like, I'm going to their world, and we're going to take that shit, too. Like,
yeah.
Dolores
is like Hitler right now.
Like, yo, you realize, like, they got nukes and shit. Like,
she's thinking like Thanos right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
yeah, without the Infinity Gauntlet.
Right.
Let's see.
But, like, I'd be kind of interested to see that as, like, another season. Like, they finally get out into the real world, and it's kind of just like, what do we do from here?
Well, like in the previews and shit, it kind of seemed like they did, for at least for a minute. I'm not sure, though.
Yeah. I get, like, a Truman Show vibe from all this, like, they're just trying to get out of this world.
Yeah. Trying to get, make it to the edge. Will they hit that wall like he did the Truman Show?
Yeah, right. Just sailing.
Let's see. I don't know. That's about all I had. You all have anything else?
No, I mean, like, a lot happened in this episode, but there's only so much you can talk about for right now. Not so much depth.
Yeah, there's a lot shown, but nothing, like, we don't know what.
Yeah, a lot that we don't know what it is. Yeah,
a lot of questions.
Right.
Yeah,
it's a lot of intro.
Yeah,
but I really enjoyed the ending, the tag that they.
Oh yeah, that was a great way to end it.
Yeah, they really want you. They really know how to keep you coming back.
Right. There was no way someone was gonna watch this episode and be like, fuck this show. I'm not gonna keep watching it.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. That happened with Lost, and I kept watching it. But
Well, yeah, exactly. See, prime point right there. I mean, like, I'm saying, like, no one's gonna be like, fuck this show, I hate this, and then turn it off and then never come back.
Oh no, like, no, you don't turn it off. You go fuck this show and then click next episode.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I think that's all we got then. This will be it for this week. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
sure
catch
next
you
week
all.
We'll have a lot more content.
Yeah, we'll catch you all next week.
It's a quick little preview into the first episode for our second season.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really have to give them a whole
Getting it
lot. I
started.
mean, usually about 30 minutes should be enough.
Right.
But yeah, until next time, you can follow us on both Twitter and Instagram.
That was so gross. I was going to throw up.
No, it was just a real deep burp. It was just like, whoa, that was more than I thought it was.
If you would have thrown up all over your computer, I would have laughed so hard.
No, we would have went viral.
Yeah. I probably should have just kind of like pushed more up so I actually did throw up. And then,
No.
listen, do you want the views or not? All right?
I do.
Okay,
but I
then.
want-
Okay, then. I'm going to need you to just not be picky. All right?
But your throw's going to make me throw up, and then we'll just go double.
Yo, that'd been awesome.
Yeah.
It'd be like that Family Guy episode where they're just all throwing up.
It's a great clip. It's a great
It is.
scene. Very memorable. Nobody
I
would
know
ever
you're
forget it.
into John. We all know you're into it. There's not a lot you're not into.
This is true.
At least he admits it.
You know me well. You know me well, Mara. I'll give you that.
Anyway, both Twitter and Instagram at Creation Magazine, CreatiaMagazine. Also, you can find me on both Twitter and Instagram at Sir_Cussalott. Yes, Mara, I know how to spell Creation Magazine. You can find me on both Twitter and Instagram at Sir_Cussalott. That is at SIR_CUSSALOTT. Mara, where can they find you?
On Instagram and Twitter at Mara the Shark. MARADASHARK.
Is that fart sound on there too, or like?
Yes.
Cool.
You have to do it at the end of typing it,
Cool.
or you can't search it.
It's true.
You're right. I actually did do that, just not with my mouth. John, where can they find you?
Everything. Jonny Jums. JONNYJUMS.
Yeah, so that's his Twitter, his Instagram, Snapchat, Grindr, all that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So don't forget,
It
hit
used
that
to
little.
be on Backpage too, but they took that down.
They
Yeah,
did.
I almost booked them once. We'll catch you all next time. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Catch us every week. Until then, stay creative, stay free.
All right. Peace out, everybody.
We
Peace
out.
Bye, Luna.